Hi y'all, Mary Bulger here, naturalist with Iowa County Conservation. And as a little continuation on from yesterday, doing our sit spot outdoors, making those outdoor observations while kind of clearing our head right now, I had a nature journal with me. So I thought today I would kind of show you how to make a nature journal right at home. You can use a notebook you already have, or if you have some paper and a few different materials, you can use those things to make your own personalized nature journal. And so I'm going to flip my camera around and just show you a few things that I have that I'm going to make a nature journal with today. But again, you don't have to have all of these things. So what I have with me today, and I'm going to be making this nature journal with, I just have some plain white paper. I have a piece of construction paper to give that a little bit of color for the cover. I have some colored pencils with me today. I have a stapler. I have some regular scissors, a pair of fancy kind of neat edge scissors. I have some brads here that I'm going to do some attaching, a hole punch, and a glue stick. And again, these are just materials that you can use to make your nature journal with, or you can do it any sort of way, really. So what I'm going to do first here is, because the great thing about this white paper and the construction paper, they are all almost the same exact size, and they make great cover. So what you want to do is just kind of line them up, put your white paper on the inside here, and you just want to fold it in half. And when we're working with kids, we call this a hot dog fold, because it makes it so it's kind of just like a regular sized book like this. So you have your cover on the outside and you have your papers on the inside. And then if you'd like, a few different options here, you kind of to attach your paper on the inside to your cover on the outside, you can use this little stapler. You can just staple the edges here to kind of secure that. But if you don't have a stapler at home, that's okay. Some other options here. You can use a hole punch here and punch some holes in here. And then you can use a variety of different things to kind of attach this with. So you could use yarn or string if you have it, to give it a little bit of a decorative kind of edge. You could, again, use these little fasteners that I have right here if you'd rather do that. You could even go outside and get some dried grass and give that more of a kind of a naturey look on the outside here. I think for today, since I have my fasteners, I'm just going to use a fastener here just to kind of secure the middle of my nature journal so all of my pages stay together. And so you can add a few more if you'd like there, but I'm just going to use one for today. So now my nature journal is fastened. You can put as many pages or as few pages as you want to. And the good thing about this is you can always add more pages later. And so when you have your nature journal put together, however you're going to do that or decorate that, you can then put a title on the outside. So I have one here that I've made in the past with some summer camp groups, and I just wanted to show that to you. So if you know me, this is kind of backwards on the screen, isn't it? But what it says here is, it says Monarch Mary's Nature Journal. And so if you know me, you know that I love monarchs. And so what I did is I put my name and kind of a title of my journal. I put some monarch butterflies, I put a chrysalis, a caterpillar, and some milkweed here. And that's kind of personalized to me. If there's something that you like out in nature that you love, maybe you love a certain type of bird, or you love birds in general, or reptiles, or amphibians, or other kinds of plants. So you can personalize that for your nature journal here when you make it. And you can do that using colored pencils, markers, pencils, pens, paint, anything that you would like to do. So when you are finished kind of with the structure of your nature journal, then you can go outside and start doing your observations, just like we did yesterday with our sit spot. So you can go and you can look for and use all of your senses, see what you can see with your eyes and hear with your ears, and feel and collect. So one thing that I collected to kind of use in my nature journal here is a dried leaf, and these are great things. You can find them all over the place. It's flat. One thing you can even do with this is you can take it and you can tape it right into your nature journal page. So you could do that with flowers, all different kinds of things that you can find outdoors, right? Or one more thing that you can do, and I'll kind of move my camera so you can see the inside of my page. You can have your leaf or whatever you collected. You can make a drawing. If you don't want to take anything out of nature, which is perfectly fine, that's actually a really good thing, you can trace or draw and label. Maybe if you don't know what it is, you can just put a leaf, or you can do some research and when you go back home and try to figure out what that leaf or whatever you're putting in there is, or what its specific name is. So when you are outside collecting things, you can, again, draw pictures. You can write down things you're seeing and hearing. Write down your whole nature experience in your nature journal. So if you have any questions for me, please be sure to put those in the comments. If you have any requests for future Facebook Lives, please put those in the comments or send us a message. I'd be happy to do any requests that you might have. So I want to thank you again for watching. Please share our Facebook Lives, and please make sure you're getting outdoors, getting some of that sunshine and fresh air while practicing social distancing. All of our Iowa County Conservation Board areas are open. Our outdoor areas, please practice that social distancing when you are out in them. All of our public buildings, though, are closed, but our trails and our ponds and lakes and everything are open. So please get outside, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.